Oops.
Ooh.
So I'm going to record this, and anybody that's not able to attend today, we're going to try and get it up on the forum webpage, and then you can access it there, or they can access it there. Getting feedback.
So in the evening, the weather drops to a bit cool.
A little bit cool. I didn't find it cool at all. I didn't wear a coat, but it's probably around 60 or so, 65. I'm just going to check actually for the week here and see what it says.
Well, it's a bit cooler than here since in the evening it's in like 70 or 80.
I should change it to Fahrenheit.
Hello, everyone.
Hi there.
Hey, Susan.
I'm from 35L in the Panhandle of Florida.
Nice
So
to
you're
see
used to warm also.
Oh, I am so hot. Oh my gosh. You'd never know I was raised in it.
Whoa. My phone is having seizures. So Sunday, September 1st, the forecast is a high of 86 Fahrenheit and a low of 64.
Oh, that's not so bad. Well, right now here in Virginia Beach, it's 92 degrees.
Whoa.
For you folks from the hot country, 64 with the wind off the water will be chilly.
It will be, for sure.
Well, you look at that, that's a 20-degree temperature swing, right? So again, as we're saying, bring a sweater, bring a jacket for the evening.
Especially if you have plans to do the boat tour up and down the river.
Oh yeah, really. That would be a little chilly.
I got an idea. Let me give you some of my fat, and then we can spread it all out and you won't need jackets at all.
Well, I don't know, Susie, I think we can all probably gain 20 pounds by the time we get down there. So,
Oh gosh.
That's if you lived in the Yukon or Alaska.
Close.
Let's see. I'm trying to I have somebody that's trying to get on she's going with me to the forum, and she said she can't find her site.
Oh,
Oh,
it
wait.
should be exciting experience for all
it's
of
amazing.
us
It's
first timers, huh?
going to be fun.
Oh, I'm so excited. I wanted to go for so many years, and I'm finally getting to.
Now, is the conference center a large conference center, or?
Yes. The Kentucky International Conference Center, huge.
Oh, great.
We're all up on the second. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say we did some good stuff, and everything is up on the second floor. So just a little walk around on the second floor, and then an escalator down to the meeting rooms, and all the meeting rooms where all the presentations are all down one hallway.
Okay, because I'm going to be a visual companion for somebody. So, hopefully it's not that big that I can't lead her to where she needs to go very easily.
There's escalators, elevators. You won't have any problems. And they've got a lot of staff all over the place, so that they will, if you got inquiries, they'll direct you where you should need to be.
And I am not shy. I'll ask what I have to ask.
and you will see, like they did last year in Reno, but they'll have paw prints on the ground.
Oh,
So follow the paw prints. They'll get you to where you need to be.
It will be fun.
And Iris too, they have a separate line for those that have challenges. So for the meals and stuff, you will go in ahead of time.
are we gonna be allowed to take videos and everything so we can come back and show our other club members?
No.
No? Okay.
Every session that's happening will be taped. And then after the forum, you'll be able to access any session because you can't, there's 99 sessions. There's impossible for any one person
Gosh.
to be to
Okay.
all of them, but you can access the presentations after the forum.
Okay.
That's why we're having this meeting tonight, to give you a little bit of
Oh.
chance to do some pre-planning and
Good.
get those questions that you that may be bothering you, how you going to get there, that sort of thing.
Excuse
are
me,
you
are you
just-
going to cover the Midwest breakfast, what the
Right.
agenda is?
I don't know how you touched it, right?
I'm not, but it's slated for
Friday at 6:30-ish. And it's at the Galt House.
I
And
believe
the
that's where I'm staying.
Gail. Did
Does
you get that?
Does anybody know who the speaker is?
No, actually, because I think it's Ohio who's doing it. Gail might know. There you go. Got her hand up.
No, I just joined. I thought it started at 5:30 our turn. Time.
It is.
It does.
Oh, okay. You're
does.
just talking amongst
We're
yourselves.
just chatting.
Okay.
Good
I thought I
afternoon,
was
everybody.
late.
People are still coming in, and again, we're going to start here on.
Sorry.
We're going to start here on the half hour, so bear with us.
I'm Steve Klein, 31I, North Carolina.
How you doing, sir?
Hello.
Hey, how are you? I'm really anxious. My first time.
Good
Me
deal.
too.
Don't be anxious. You're gonna have a ball.
I'm looking forward to it. Gina Angelini of Wisconsin, 27A1.
Right on. I'm coming to Wisconsin in I think February.
Nice.
Marilyn Reeves from Missouri, 26M1.
Hey,
Nice.
Marilyn.
Hey, Louise. She's also from 26M1.
Old home week here. This is great.
What part of Wisconsin covers 27A1?
South of 94 in the southern eastern end of the state,
I drove through
around Milwaukee.
I drove through yours. I went through Madison on the way to Fort McCoy, and I was up there for like 13 days at the second half of July.
Hello, I'm from A12 in Ontario, Canada.
Yay, Ontario. Hi, Jim.
Hey.
Well, they just,
I'm Brenda Lesney from A5 in Ontario.
Woohoo.
Welcome.
We're A3 in Ontario.
In central Newfoundland, Canada.
Tristan Trevor Mills from Central Newfoundland, Canada.
Nice.
Right on.
We got two
I-
folks that
I
just
had-
joined up. Martin, Laura Davis from Ramsey, Indiana, right across the river from Louisville.
Nice.
I had to get my name, I had to get my name tag because they just changed our district. It's 24I.
Okay, hold on now. All right.
We have little kids in the background. Martha's got friends.
Yes, I do. I have a grandson with me. I'm Martha Beach from Missouri in 26-5 or 26M5. Excuse me.
I'm Slava Kroll, Wisconsin, 27A2.
Welcome.
I'm coming to
Next door neighbor.
We've already been introduced.
I'm coming to 27D2 in January.
Yes, I know. We talked about that. You didn't want to come to A2 in February.
I did.
It's too cold for you in here.
It's probably 20 degrees colder where I am.
Hi, Missy Harmon, MD13 in Ohio.
Welcome.
I think I'm going to Ohio too, Missy.
Oh, right.
And this is Jim English. I'm from Central New York, 20Y.
Welcome,
John
Jim.
Marcellus, multiple district 21, Arizona.
Welcome, John.
Woohoo.
This is
Hi,
Tanya.
I'm Claudette Strom from A5 District from the Coniston Lions Club in
Welcome.
Canada.
Hello, I'm Kenny Kendi from
West.
Lebanon, Michigan.
Welcome.
Right
Hi,
on.
Michigan.
Hi,
Tanya
Ken.
Letourneau.
Full screen.
I'm Kim Osborne, District 12N, East Tennessee.
Welcome, Kim.
I'm Jeannie Ward. I live in Pennsylvania, but I belong to 22W in Maryland.
Welcome.
What part of Pennsylvania?
Fulton County. It's right on the Maryland, Pennsylvania, West Virginia line.
Oh, okay. I'm originally from Lancaster, 14D.
Okay.
Lion Michael from 5M5, Minnesota, Brooklyn Park Lions.
Welcome, Michael.
Michael's from my multiple that I don't get to see hardly at all anymore.
You'll have to come down and visit come down and visit us.
I know if I could find 5 minutes, I would.
District Governor Dave Horsbach, Wisconsin, B1.
Welcome, Dave.
Thank you.
Bob and Carl
Hello.
from Westmont, Illinois, which is a western suburb of Chicago.
Ah, welcome.
Hi.
Hello, I'm
Penny
Marina.
Edwards.
Hey, baby.
Twice of us. Hi, I'm Penny Edwards, 30M, MD, Mississippi, Biloxi Lions Club.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I'm Michelle Musumeci. I am from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I am 14D.
Yes.
Welcome, Michelle.
I am Tanya Letourneau, District 45, Vermont.
Tanya, welcome to the world of Oz here today.
Vince
I am
Slate
Sam
Stratman,
Prentice,
I'm with
District
District 8S.
44.
Yeah.
All right,
My turn.
go ahead.
Vince Giambavo, District 44H, Second Vice District Governor from the Loudon Lions Club.
Welcome.
District Governor Steve Jennison from the outstanding District of 20.
Hello.
Nice.
Tom
Marina
Roberts, his
Jenkins.
first Vice District Governor, also from the outstanding district.
All right, we need to do a timeout for Marina, who's been trying to say where she's from for the last 5 people.
Sorry about that. Hello, I'm Marina Jenkins from 43K from the great Commonwealth of Kentucky. We welcome you to our state.
Nice. Thank you. All right,
I have
everyone.
a friend. I have a friend that's trying to get on and they won't let her on. Is there a way she can get on or to get this information?
It's an open gig. There is no
But I
password
thought
or
it said
anything like
it
that.
reached the capacity and it wouldn't let her on.
Oh, we have 100, so.
Well, we're supposed to be able to do 500 here.
Oh.
If it helps, in the letter, if you scroll down, there's a blue button that says join meeting. And that should bring you directly into the meeting. It did for me.
Yep, same for me too.
See if I can help.
Yeah, I'm also gonna say that I got locked out too. It said meeting was at capacity. And then I clicked off and tried again. And my husband tried to get on in his office and he got the same thing. So I got lucky. But I think something's wrong with your capacity.
All right, we did have a license to allow up to 500 to join us today. For some reason, when it hit 100, it seems to put a wall up on us. So, all right.
Try it again. The capacity is 500. They don't have that yet.
All right, what I'm going to do, my name is Tyler Bray, by the way, and I'm going to be your host for this evening. I'm going to put everybody, if I can get this to work, I'm going to mute you all. So you're all going to be muted. Now, if you need to ask a question, obviously I can't see everybody across the screen. So you're going to have to unmute yourself and then ask your question, but be cognizant that there's 100 of us on here. I can't see if you raise a hand, there's too many of us. All right, hang on just a second here. Why is that not coming up? All right, can everybody see that? Can everybody hear me?
I can hear you, but I just.
Yes.
hear you,
but I can't see
We're all muted.
I can see you. I can hear you and see a picture of you.
Okay.
But I can't see anything else.
Okay, that's just, we're starting. Give us a chance.
I
All right.
see your mouse moving.
But do you see a picture of me where it says form first timers?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
All right.
Yes, I do also.
All right. My name is Tyler Bray. I'm a past council chair. I'm out of multiple district C, which is in beautiful downtown Alberta. I've been a Lion for about 25 years, and I'm currently on the executive for the USA Canada Lions Leadership Forum. During the forum, I'll be holding a session for first timers like you. And currently there's just a little over 500 registered first timers coming to the convention. And some of you may have heard earlier, we've got over 2,000 for the first time, probably in 10 years, registered for the forum. So that's just awesome. This is great. Recording or any videotaping of any seminar is prohibited, but what we're doing, or what I'm doing, is I'm recording this and it will be made available on the forum website in a few days' time. So if you or anybody that wants to see it will be able to get it, of course. All right. I take it most of you are arriving by plane. And you arrive at the Louisville International Airport, which is also called the Muhammad Ali Airport. You are roughly 9 miles from the headquarters hotel, which is the Galt House Hotel. And all the hotels are within 2 blocks from there. Now, so that you know this ahead of time, there are no buses planned. You're on your own as far as getting from the airport to the hotel or hotels. I did some inquiries. So a taxi one way is $25 US. Uber is $25 one way. And Lyft is the cheapest at $18.95. Obviously, I'm going to encourage that you should share rides as best you can. It cuts down on the cost. Is there any questions in that regard? Okay. This is out of our control. Some of the other forums, again, depends on the distance from the hotel to the airport and back again. Buses have been used in the past, but in this case, because of the short distance, it was too expensive for us to bring buses online. Scooter rental information. Here you'll see where you can rent a scooter. I had to get one for my wife, $256 for the week, or it's the same price if you're coming in anytime during that week. Mention that you're from the 2024 USA Canada Lions Leadership Forum and you'll get a discount. As you can see, the scooters will be delivered directly to your hotel and they will pick them up from there as well. Now, as an example, the Galt House Hotel is about 2 blocks from the KIC Center. When I say KIC, that stands for Kentucky International Convention Center. And that's where everything is basically is going to be held, except for the breakfasts, and they will all be held, if you're Midwestern or the Canadian one or whatever, will be held at the Galt House. Any questions, anybody? Again, it's a 2-block walk, so if you've got any challenges whatsoever, just a reminder, if you need a scooter, that'd be a good pickup for anybody. All right. Pack your derby gear. One of the things they're setting, of course, is setting the pace, which is the slogan for this year's forum. So starting Thursday night in the general session, the dinner, we're asking everybody to come dress in your Kentucky Derby outfits. Women are asked to wear dresses and hats, and of course, one lucky winner will receive a $100 gift certificate to the forum store for the best decorated hat. So again, this is a way of just creating some fun. You want to get dressed up, you want to come have some fun. That's what we're hoping everybody does. So if you're wondering what you should be wearing during the forum, Thursday night, we're encouraging everybody to wear or dress up for the Derby. But at the same token, throughout Saturday or Thursday, Friday luncheon, Saturday luncheon, if you're comfortable wearing your Lions clothing, vest, please do so. You're allowed to do that. Well, the only difference is for Saturday night, the final one, we're asking everybody to put a little more effort into dressing up if you're able to. Any questions in that regard?
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Is the Derby night a get acquainted, or is it something going on?
Well, no, it's the actual dinner. There will be a guest speaker. They'll be doing a presentation to all of us. You'll be sitting at tables. So basically when you come in, you'll get a color for your lanyard. It'll be either blue, red, yellow, or green. And you will sit in that section. And that section, so example, blue, you might be sitting up at the front for dinner on Thursday night. But come on Friday luncheon, blue may be at the back of the room. And yellow will be at the front. So it's going to be interchanged so that every color has a chance to be close to the stage, closer to the speakers. Red is basically for people with special needs. And basically what you do is you line up according to color, and then you'll all come in together. But the reds will be probably allowed in a few minutes earlier, just to help them get seated.
For Saturday night, do we wear a tux that night?
You can if you wish. Yes, we encourage jacket and ties. Yes.
Thank you.
But you don't have to be fancy. Like it's not a long dress mandatory kind of thing. Just what you'd wear, dress up to go to church would be fine too. So don't think that you need to run out and buy a tux or run out and buy a long dress.
Good point. All right. Anybody got any questions regards to the Derby night for dressing up?
I have a question.
Go ahead.
I have a question for the banquet. Are the council jackets acceptable?
Yes.
Or coat and ties?
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
We're not trying to, put a burden on anybody, but we're looking for, like, Saturday night, a little fancier, but not all out. You know what I mean? Like she said, don't buy a tux, don't go buy a long dress, sort of thing. All right. Strides Walk. So Strides Walk takes place at every forum. And basically it's a fundraiser for diabetes awareness. The Strides Walk this year will take place at 12 noon on Thursday, and it starts at the KIC Center. If you have not registered, basically you can, it's $25. You go through the form register. Her name is Jerry, and she will tell her what you need as far as size for your t-shirt. Now the t-shirts can be picked up at the Kick Center between 9 and 11:45 on Thursday. And I'll show you a diagram here in a few slides where exactly that will be. Then they will take a group photo of everybody. We've had 600 people. It's a short walk. It's not very far. There's no lunch involved this year. So if you want to participate, it's a fun event. You get a t-shirt out of it, and know that most of the money that you're paying out goes to diabetes awareness. Do I have any questions? Of course, I can't see everybody's hand, but is there many of you coming to do this walk? Elaine,
This is Marie. I just had a quick question.
go ahead.
Do you register for the Stride Walk prior to getting there, or are you registered Thursday? I didn't see that information in the package that I got, the registration form.
Okay, so you should register beforehand, but you got to appreciate that we've got to buy these t-shirts ahead of time, right? We do bring extra in, so you can register, but there's no guarantee on that Thursday that we'll have a shirt your size.
You can go back onto the forum website, check out your registration and tick off the Strides thing and then pay extra online. We had somebody do that. And the walk, there was a question in the chat. The walk is around the perimeter of the convention. So you can walk the loop or just walk whatever you want.
Total walks less than half a mile. So
thank you.
Okay, any other questions about the Strides walk?
Hi, this is Minerva from 24L Lyons, Virginia. A first timer. What would be the appropriate outfit, as we call the derby outfit?
Okay, I'm sorry, I can't understand you. I don't know if it's my system or what.
In short, what is a derby outfit? Kentucky Derby outfit.
Oh, the Kentucky Derby outfit?
Yes.
So yeah, just, a dress usually with a decorated hat. So flowers in the hat or ribbons in the hat. If you do a search online for derby hats, you'll get all kinds of ideas.
But in terms of the clothing, any clothing or alliance outfit?
You're cutting in and out, Minerva. It's really, really hard to hear you.
I'm sorry. In terms of clothing, so what could it be, a pants or a skirt?
She wants to know. Sorry, she wants to know if she needs to wear a dress.
Or
you don't have to. It's not mandatory.
She's asking what club attire is permissible.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, again, if you've got regular, shirt, vest, or even a t-shirt, I guess, with your line stuff, that's acceptable for everything except possibly Saturday night. We'd ask you to do dress up a little bit more fancier if you can.
Thank you.
Again, just a reminder, we're not asking anybody to go out and spend big dollars on tuxedos or dresses, but we're trying to make Saturday night a little more dressed up, I guess, lack of a better word. Is there anything else on the Strides walk? This is a lot of fun, and it's like a real good keepsake if you're in there and you get part of that group photo. That's something you might want to cherish down the road.
Where will the group photo be taken?
Right at the Kick Center, right at the main entrance here, and I'll show you in a minute. Okay, any other questions there for the Strides walk? All right. All right, here's the picture of the Kick Center on 2 floors. Now the bottom one here, if you see the main entrance, 4th Street and main concourse, what is that? Anyway.
Mark, 4th and Market.
There we go. You come in through this entrance over here where it says main entrance. This registration table here is for the Strides shirt pickup. And what happens for registration? So if you're whatever hotel you're in, registered for, your registration package will be at that hotel all day Wednesday and up to 3 o'clock on Thursday afternoon. Now, after 3 o'clock, all of the remaining registrations will be brought here to the Kick Center. All right, so if you arrive after 3 o'clock on Thursday, you will have to come to the Kick Center. Again, it's a short 2 blocks for most hotels to pick up your registration. If you are not staying at any of the hotels, if you say you got a motorhome or whatever, or staying with friends in the area, this is where you come pick up your registration.
Now, excuse me, if you come in a day earlier, like we're coming in on the 4th, the Kick Center, if we wanted to get familiarized with the different conference rooms and everything, we would be able to go in there on Wednesday just to get familiarized.
You can, but keep in mind that that's our setup day for everything, right? So there'll be a lot of traffic going back and forth setting up, but you know, if you want to come in and take a look around, this shouldn't be an issue.
Okay, thank you.
Now, if you look here where it says the host committee office and basically the planning committee office, that is where Jerry sits. So if you've got any problems with your registration, your hotel, any issues with your hotel, this is where Jerry can be found at the planning committee office. And she's there all day during the day. That's where you'd come. In fact, I'll be there a lot of the times myself. So we're there to help you and make things easier for you as best we can. The second floor here, all the green, so all the seminars, all the forum stores, all the exhibits, everything is up on the second floor. If you can see where you come in the main entrance, I don't know if you can see my cursor or not coming down. This is where the elevators are right here. And right in the middle here is where the escalators are.
And just to note, Iris, if you're coming in early, you must have your forum badge to come in. They won't let you in unless you have your credentials.
Yeah.
And where do we get the forum badge when we go in to register? Is that?
Okay.
So it'll be at your hotel room. It'll be at your
okay.
hotel, right? But if you registered and you're not staying at a hotel, they'll let you into that red table. But just so you know, you want to make sure that there's somebody there to give you your credentials.
Okay, because we're staying at the Halt.
Okay.
The ALT house.
Yep. You won't have any issues. If you're coming in on the Wednesday, the 4th, they'll be there and you should be able to pick up your registrations right there.
Fantastic. Thank you.
You bet. So again, as you see in the bottom here, look for the Lion's Paw floor stickers, and you know, you can't get lost. Any questions about the Kick Center?
You apparently don't know me. I can get lost in a brown paper bag with scissors.
Don't feel bad, Iris. A few of the organizers got turned around too. It's really large. I think it's important to note that across where you see all the red stuff, right? There's actually a street in between. So if you're upstairs, you can go down the escalator to the other side. But if you're downstairs, you actually have to cross the street.
I have a question about the Lions University. Is there a place that you go to talk to people or whatever?
Yeah, so if you want to, there's a session on a university, but if you look in here, Lions University office.
Thank you.
Right there, and they will talk to you there and any information that you need. The cutoff date for this year, to graduate for this year was probably about a month ago. But they're good courses, they're good knowledge courses, and if you start sort of now or the next couple of months, then you'll be ready to graduate hopefully next year. And we'll be in Atlantic.
Please, sorry.
We'll be in Atlantic. Okay, somebody's trying to talk. Go ahead.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to interrupt you. So my name is Miriam. I'm from Ohio, MD13, and I am totally blind. So is it possible that there might be some people who might be going around to help people who might be lost, like me?
Are you totally
Yes.
no sight? Okay. Do you have a sight chaperone to help you?
Yes, my son will be coming with me. However, I don't know if he's going to be staying with me the entire day. He might, because he's not a lion. He's just helping me get there and do what I want to do. So he may step out for a little bit and may not be back to me in time. So that's why I'm asking.
Okay, I don't think we've got anybody dedicated to do that.
Okay, just making sure.
I would encourage you to make sure that you've got somebody that's that has sight to be able to help you around as best they can, sort of thing.
All right. And I did receive an email about being able to receive the program in Braille in an office. Is that at the main entrance at the Kick Center?
Yeah. So if you come into the planning office, right, oh, you can't see it, of course.
That's all right.
But if you come to the planning office, they do have copies of the program in Braille.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yep. Again, my name is Tyler. I'll be there off and on, and glad to help you there if we can get that for you.
And Miriam, there are tons of people that work for the Kick Center that will be there to direct you if you, and just let them know that you're sight impaired. And yeah, they'll make sure they give you good instructions on where to go.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I mean, we're all lions, so I'm not worried about being stranded somewhere. I just wanted to make sure if there was already somebody dedicated. That's all.
Okay.
Did Miriam hear about the special seating arrangements?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Yeah. So you know in advance your registration will be a red lanyard, and you'll have a chance to get in and seated earlier than anybody else, which is. It may take you a few minutes longer to get your seat, sort of thing. So,
does that mean that my son, who's not blind, will also be able to have a red lanyard to be with me, or am I by myself?
Is that you're posing a question here? He's not registered for the forum, right?
I'm so sorry. My voiceover on my iPad was talking because somebody messaged. What did you say?
So he's not registered for the forum, right?
He is registered. I registered him so that everything was on the up and up.
Oh, okay. Then if he's registered, there's no issue. He can go in and sit with you. And if he's registered, there will be a meal for him as well.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You just answered a couple of my questions. I'm vision impaired, so thank you.
All right.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Susie Rogers. My grandchildren are going to be there. Are they allowed to just walk around at some point in time to see how everything is set up and all, or they're 7 and 13? Would they be able to just walk around or maybe go to the store and look at things there?
Again, the protocol for the forum is people who register will have a registration badge.
Right.
If they're not registered, or are they registered?
They are not registered.
Okay, so there's going to be a bit of a challenge for people letting him into certain areas.
All right.
But
I think my granddaughter was asking about her kids, and she just wanted to, because she's going to be at the forum, but she's been kicked out. So of this right here. So I was just asking for her.
Okay.
I think she just wanted to take them in the store and have them look around there.
Again, the only thing I can suggest there and you know, I can't guarantee it, is go up to the store and ask them at the door if it's okay for them to come in and look around.
Okay.
I
All right,
can't,
great.
okay, I can't guarantee that's
fine.
going to happen, but I just let you know.
All right. All right, thanks.
Anybody else?
Yes. Gail Krabs.
Okay, go ahead.
26G. You do seat couples together, don't you?
Yes.
Okay.
You're not, yeah, so if my wife and I came in to register, we would both have the same colored lanyards. Yes.
Okay.
If you don't, you know, you can always ask to register if you don't want to sit with your husband for
Oh.
whatever reason. Stranger things have happened. No, I'm just being, you know, I'm being, if you want to sit, obviously, if you're, you know, I would want to sit with my wife. So we both have the same colored lanyard.
Right. Thank
So
you.
there's a bit of a confusion over the dress code. Again, nobody is going to kick you out if all you're wearing is your Lions garb for Saturday night. That is not, it's just a request that it, because it's the final night, that we dress up, you know, a little bit. So if you have a nice dress shirt, you don't have to have a suit and tie. If you have just a, you know, a nice shirt and a pair of dress pants, that's perfectly fine too. So that was for Tony and a couple others that were asking about the dress code.
Okay. Yeah, we're not coming down. You know, we're trying to make it a little more upscale, but again, not everybody has access to multiple changes of wardrobe. So bring what you have and enjoy the time you have there. I have to tell you, I've been to numerous Lions conventions, you know, the international conventions. This is probably my 11th or 12th forum coming up. And I have the most fun at the forums. You get to meet so many new people, meet new friends, find old friends. This is a blast. So for all you first timers coming, you're going to have a great time. Guarantee it, you're going to have a great time. Speed learning. This is probably, there's 99 different sessions to go to. And this one is called speed learning. And the other one is the one nickname we've given it is speed dating. So if you've ever heard of those before, is you've got, I think there's 11 tables, 12 tables with a speaker at each table. And then you sit at the table and they discuss their topic with you for 11 to 12 minutes. And then you change. And it'll take about almost 2 hours to do, but I'll tell you, this thing is more popular, the most popular event. So if you're planning on going, I would suggest you get there early. It's on Hall C on the 2nd floor. And Hall C also happens to be at 2 o'clock that afternoon, is where we're having the first timers seminar in person. It's the biggest hall and holds the most people. So I'm suggesting to you, if you want to have a fun event, have a blast, but you need to be there early. Get there for 9 o'clock on Thursday morning, or Thursday morning. Any questions about that? There's going to be all kinds of topics. I don't have a list in front of me, but you know, no two tables will be the same topic. I guarantee you that.
Is that the start time for all of the first sessions on Thursday?
9 a.m. Yes, they are. So when you register, you will get a finalized guide to what time and where everything is going to be held. It's up to you to sit down and plan your day or days to figure out which ones you can go to. Sometimes you can't get to more than one, and you know what I mean? There's two at the same time. If you can find a friend, family member, club member, you know, okay, I'll go to this one, you go to that one, and then compare notes afterwards. And of course, just remember, you can get the videos that will be online after the form is completed. Any questions? Okay. So this is a service project. what they're asking is people to bring cold weather clothing, socks, hats, scarves, jackets, non-perishable food items. And where that registration table is for the registration, as well as the Strides Walk, there will be boxes there where you can drop that items off. Again, it's for a Lions Service Project. All those items will be used to help people in the Louisville area. So if you want to do that, please keep that in mind. So it's just you're coming, bring some extra socks. Drop into Walmart. You can pick up half a dozen for a couple of dollars.
Do they have to be in bags or boxes, or can, because a lot of socks you buy, they're on hanger type of thing?
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. That's understand who they're going to, right? We're talking about street people, so they it's all going to be good to put to good use. They get very little snow in Louisville, so I'm told. But again, you get a drastic change in temperatures and it gets cool at night. People aren't used to that, so they can use the help. And again, non-perishable food items. If you've got something you can bring, drop it off. We would appreciate it. All right.
Tyler, these are all new items, right?
Yeah, or good secondhand items, right? Good repair.
Okay.
And we don't want socks with a hole in them if you can help it, except for where you put your foot in. Any questions in that regard? All right. These are our sponsors, and during a lot of them will be in the exhibit hall. A lot of them will be doing short presentations throughout the forum up on the stage. I think they're restricted between 3 and 5 minutes. So drop in and say hi to these people. This year has been, seems to correlate with the number of Lions coming up back out to the forum. Our numbers are over 2,000. That our sponsors are back too, and it's made a big difference. We're trying to keep the costs down, trying to keep it from having to raise prices, and it's only through the help of these sponsors that we're able to do that. Has anybody heard also about the Friends of the Forum? I'll briefly explain that. So you can, for example, a couple, my wife and I as an example, for $250 US, we give that to Friends of the Forum. That goes again is offset the cost of putting on the forum. In exchange, of course, our name will be shown up on the screen during the forum, as well as in the program. And you get a ribbon that you can put on your name tag. If you're an individual, it's $150. If you're from a club, it's $250. If you're multiple district, it's $250. But again, we started this in Calgary, and it's a great way to raise funds to offset the cost of running the forum. So this is my short presentation to everybody. If you've got questions, that's what I'm here for. So I'm opening it up the floor to questions.
Tyler, could you go over what meals are included with our registration?
So you get 4 meals. You'll get a dinner on Thursday night. You'll get a lunch on Friday afternoon, and you will get a lunch and dinner on Saturday. Now, Friday night, just so everybody understands, is an open night, meaning all the programs stop at 5 o'clock. And we do that on purpose. So basically Friday night, you can go out and enjoy what Louisville has to offer. If you want to take on a trip, like the paddle wheel steamer going down the Ohio River, there's a dinner or just as a passenger, those are great to go on. Anything else you want to do, book ahead of time. Friday night's the time to do it. Did I answer your question? Go ahead.
There are a ton of amazing, fairly relatively inexpensive restaurants all around. But if there's a specific one you want to go to, I'd book reservations for sure. The Troll is going to be probably pretty happening. It's kind of a cool, out of the way, not far from the Kick Center little restaurant. There's tons of them around there. You'll have no problem finding something to eat.
Some of the other things around there, I'll just sec. So understand this is the Kentucky Derby is held in Louisville, right? So that's usually held in July, but you can go to the racetrack. You can take that in as a tour. Louisville Sluggers, basically there's all the baseball bats are used for Major Baseball are made there. There's Muhammad Ali Museum. It's fairly big, very popular. He's obviously from that area. And like Joanne says, there's all kinds of restaurants, you go exploring and you'd be surprised what you'll find. It's fun. Right across from the Kick Center is the Spaghetti Factory. We suggest you make reservations, but I've eaten there on 2 occasions now, and it's good food, good fare.
Yes. I have a question.
Okay, go ahead, David.
I'm gonna throw, it's David and Heather. I'm going to throw a wrench into the works here, maybe. I'm a quilter, and are there any good places to buy fabric there?
Again, you're going to have to go on to the Chamber of Commerce for Louisville to find the answer to that one, Heather. I can't off the top of my head say that I'm aware of any quilting locations, though I'm sure there probably is.
The other thing is too, just so you know, right outside the Galt House is a hop on, hop off that you can actually book and do the tour. It will stop at the Derby at Churchill Downs. You do have some time to go in there and see some of the history, and it will take you through to some of the beautiful houses. It takes you past the downtown stuff. There's lots of stuff to see on there as well.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
We're staying at the Embassy Suites. Do you know if it is close enough that we will be able to walk, or do you know if any of the hotels will be offering shuttle service?
Again, you'll have to check with your individual hotels, but again, all hotels, including the one you're staying at, are within 2 blocks of the Kick Center. So it's a short walk. You know the weather is going to be on the plus side each day. If you've got, the only issue I would say, if you got mobility issues, you may want to take a scooter or have, someone to help you get there. But it's 2 blocks. You really don't need a taxi. But again,
where do you rent the scooters? At your hotel?
You can book ahead of time. It's on it's on the webpage, the forum webpage.
Oh, okay, because I'm driving and there is a parking garage, right, at Galt.
Yes, there is.
Yep.
Okay.
As an example, my wife needs a scooter, so they're going to deliver it to the Galt House. We're staying there as well, and they'll pick it up from there. So.
And to the quilters, I see 5-star quilting shops in Louisville. So there you go.
Heather, you should be in good hands there. All right.
Question.
Go ahead.
Is university graduation, is that Thursday night or Saturday night?
It's going to be, they used to be Thursday, but now it's on Saturday afternoon.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yep. Anybody else?
Is parking is parking included at the hotels, or is that, are you going to be charged for parking?
You're going to be charged from parking. It's separate from your registration. So if you're there, you're going to have to talk to each hotel. They do have underground parking at the Galt House, indoor, but there's a separate cost for that. And it also depends on the unit you're bringing. So if you drive up in a motorhome, it's going to cost you more dollars.
I got a statement.
Go ahead, Kenny. I'm going to ask Kenny for.
I got a statement. I got a statement. My friend is driving down with me, and I'm also bringing my own chair.
Okay.
So is there any, because I can't afford $256, is there any place that I could plug it in at the kick hall?
Okay, so you got a power wheelchair,
In case I have-
Kenny?
in case I have to charge it.
Yes, there is, Kenny. Yes, there is.
Okay.
I've seen it personally.
I'm sorry. I'm so nervous that because this is my first time going to a forum and I'm physically disabled, so I needed that information.
We'll be
Not-
there to help out, Kenny. No worries. There's a ton of people kicking around that'll be able to help you out. So don't fret it. You'll have a great time.
Okay.
Any other questions?
There's parking close to the kick center for anybody traveling in from outside to it
Yes.
daily?
Yes, there is, right across the road.
Okay, thank you.
Excuse me.
Hi, it's Carl Plowman. I have a question. On the walk, I know you said that the pickup time for the shirts was 9 to 11:45 on Thursday. And the
Correct.
walk is on Thursday. What time is the walk? I missed that. I'm sorry.
12 noon.
12?
12 noon, yes.
Okay, great. Thank you.
The group photo is 11:45. So we'd like everybody there, hopefully wearing your shirts. And then the walk will start at 12 noon. Again, it's very short distance, won't be very long. Gail, got your hand up.
Yes, I would just like to say something to ID Joanne. Joanne, I can't wait to see you again. You were at our governor's ball back in December, 22D.
We'll be having a chat with a lot of people. I'm excited to see everybody again.
Yeah, yeah. I think there's 15 coming from our district.
Wow,
So.
nice.
Wait to see you.
Jim, you got your hand up?
We pick up our,
Yeah, I just wondered that the dress code during the forum, like you just Lions shirt or whatever.
Yep.
For most things.
Most things, yep.
Yeah, okay. That's all I mean.
Yeah, vest, shirt. We asked, to consider maybe dressing a little bit more up on Saturday, but if that's what you're bringing, that's fine.
I got my second district governor's shirt to wear, a suit jacket to wear, so I'm good.
There you go. There you go.
I hate another question. My
ahead.
husband has a question. He wants to know if during the day at the forum itself, if he can wear shorts.
Yeah, what?
Not jeans, khakis.
As
There's
long as you don't wear a Speedo, you are good to go.
No way. I wouldn't look good in one.
apparently no kilts. Now, go figure. Right?
I'm gonna see
how I register you.
So, okay, who's talking
Tyler?
here? Yep.
Tyler, I need to register my wife. I did not get her registered because I guess I just didn't think about it. She's coming,
Okay.
but not registered. Can I still register her?
Yes, you can. Go to lionsforum.org.
Okay.
And then under registration, you should be able to pull it down and register there.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
I have a question.
Yep.
I'm sorry. First of all, I'm sorry I was late and you probably already went over this, but what is the dress for the Derby night?
Derby night, first of all, we're encouraging people to wear, like Derby clothes, might be a fancy hat because we're having a contest. But you don't have to. We're encouraging people to do that. Just because of the mood, the theme of the whole forum, setting the pace, is based on the Derby. So if you've got a fancy hat, feathers, ribbons, wear that. If you want to wear a dress, great. If you're just got your Lions motif, wear that. You're fine as well. Does that answer your question, Dee?
Yes, it does. And just one other quick question. Can we wear jeans like to the sessions and stuff?
Yep. This is a fun event. This is trying to be low key and enjoy yourself.
Okay,
You're gonna see people. There's gonna be spots where you can stop in the kick center, sit there, have a coffee, and Wear comfortable clothing. That's you're going to hear that in my presentation. Wear comfortable clothing. Wear comfortable shoes because you may be walking a bit.
The only thing we frown upon is Speedos and string bikinis. So there you go, guys. You're good to go.
I have a question. My name is Merle, and I'm coming from New York in K1. I want to know from the distance from the airport to where the convention is it far away?
9 miles.
Okay.
So Merle, to get from the airport to the hotels, right? It's 9 miles to basically to all of them. So you'll need to take a taxi, an Uber, or a Lyft.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
Yep.
Okay. And I priced it out when I was there. I was there in July. It's $25 for the taxi and Uber, and it was $18.95 for Lyft. And again, I would encourage share riding because a lot of you are probably coming in one after another.
And it's a great time to meet new Lions. Just look for somebody wearing their Lion shirt and say, hey, you want a cab share? Because that's what we've done anytime we go to one of these is find somebody new and jump in the cab and split the cost.
And there will be Lions from the host committee at the airport. So if you got questions coming out, they'll help you. Gail, go ahead.
I'm sorry, another question. We are allowed to take pictures, aren't we? During the forum?
You can take pictures even during the sessions, but you can't record them.
Okay.
You're allowed to take.
My husband is a photographer, so he wants to bring his camera.
I'm district photographer and club photographer for 22D.
You know, what they do is we have a foreign photographer and a host photographer, and they'll go around taking pictures. If they see you taking pictures, they may want to see what you have. And basically what they do is they'll take those pictures digitally and put them up on the screen so everybody can see them, right? Okay. You might have a different perspective of something that's happening than these guys. So
right.
We appreciate
that has happened at a wedding. The wedding photographer was taking pictures. The parents of the bride, of the groom, liked his pictures better than the wedding photographer.
I have a question real quick.
Go ahead.
Sarah, MD2, New Braunfels, Texas. My husband is not a Lion. He's going to be going with me since we have family up there. Is there any way that I can purchase like a banquet ticket so he can go to the banquets with me in the evening?
Unfortunately, no. It's
so
part of the
skip them. Okay, we'll just skip them.
Yeah, the only thing I could, again, is register, but there's no separate cost for meals.
Thank you.
And also hopefully if you've got dietary issues for those meals, hopefully you've addressed it in your registration, right? So we pass that information on to the chefs and those preparing the meals, make sure that your individual needs are addressed. We had one gentleman that said his dietary needs are so bad that he would bring his own food. And unfortunately, we had to tell him he can't do that. So make sure that if you've got any dietary issues that they've been addressed through your registration.
PCC Tyler.
Yes.
Yes, I don't have a hand wave on my application. I'm Governor Betty Stonebreaker from 20N. Since I spent over 40 minutes trying to get in since before 5:30, but was cut out because you only allowed 100 people. I understand it was being recorded. When can we see that, get that recording?
It should be later this week. We'll be finished, and I will get it up on get them to put it up on the forum webpage under first timers.
All right, you're not doing another one of these?
I am on during the session on the Thursday on September 5th at 2:00 in Hall C.
Okay.
We've had good turnouts for these for the last 3 years. The numbers for first timers coming into the forum are anywhere between 400 and 500, which is nice.
I was pre-registered for this, so I don't understand why I was locked out of going, that you had more people. You must have known how many people were registered for this.
Eddie, this is a Zoom issue. You're on our 500 people Zoom registration. So I'm not sure what happened, and there was nothing I could do to correct. So that was me
you.
who booked this, and it is the 500 person account.
Thanks, Joanne. Okay. It's
Yeah.
just frustrating. It was just frustrating.
No,
I'm sorry.
I understand that. And, you know, from both Joanne and I, you know, we did set it up so that we could allow up to 500 people to attend this session today. So unfortunately, when it hit the 100 mark, it locked everybody out.
Okay.
Yeah, that happened to me too. And I was pre-registered.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll take that up with Zoom as best we can. So
thank you. Thanks.
Just another quick question.
Yep.
Since we are doing today's Zoom event for first timers, is it advisable to still attend the session on Thursday?
I would say yes, but that's
Okay.
There's things here we discussed today, like how to get to the airport and all that stuff. Strides, all that stuff is not going to be rehashed on the Thursday. So there'll be a new presentation to go over.
Thank you very much.
I'm sure you said this, but where does the Strides Walk begin?
Right at the main entrance in the Kick Center.
Okay.
At 12 noon.
You will trip over everyone going on the walk. You will not miss it.
Okay, thank
It'll
you.
be the whole big gaggle of very many people with the same color shirt on.
Thank you.
We're, you know, I think the record is 650 Lions walking in a Strides Walk, but we've got a chance this year to break that. So we're keen on seeing how many we can get in our walk for the Strides, and it's going to a great cause.
I got another question.
Go ahead, Kenny.
On the stage for the graduation, is it ramped or stair?
There's a ramp, Kenny.
Kenny, so if you heard that, there will be a ramp to help assist people that need assistance to get up on the stage.
Okay, I just wondered because I'm also bringing my walker and my cane, and I just was wondering how I could get up the stairs, up on the stage to receive my bachelor's degree.
Kenny, we'll make sure you get up there. No problems, my friend.
Okay, thank you.
I think Tony had a question too. I saw a hand up earlier.
Yeah, just really quickly, you said that our registration packets will be at the hotels. Is that going to be when we register, or is that in our room, or is there a separate table to pick them up at?
There'll be a separate
table.
There's a separate table in the lobby for each hotel.
Thank you.
Look for the lines. Again, understand, it'll be there Wednesday, probably from 9 till 4. Thursday from 9 to 3. And then after 3 o'clock, all the registrations go over to the Kick Center. So it depends what time you're coming in. If you have, go ahead.
Sorry, I just got on and some of the others says I couldn't get on earlier. I was locked down. I just have a quick question with the banquet. What is the attire? Is it dress or just cocktail dress or what?
All right, so there's 2 dinners and there's 2 lunches. So on Thursday night, we're asking suggestion to people to dress with a derby theme in mind. But if you've got, even with Saturday night, if you just got lion attire, that's fine. That's great. We are encouraging Saturday night to everybody, if you've got a tie or, you know, already have a dress purchased, that'd be the time to wear it. But we don't want you to go out and spend any extra money. You're not required to do that. Wear what you feel comfortable in.
Okay, so the derby night is just come with your derby hat on and whatever else you have on.
Exactly. Yes. Okay. So anybody at just one point I just thought of special needs. So the Forum store on Thursday, those who have special needs, wheelchairs, sight impairment, what have you, you can get into the Forum store at 8 o'clock. Between 8 and 9, it'll be open for an hour for those with special needs. That's the only day that they get a chance to go in earlier. At 9 o'clock, the store opens for everybody. But those with special needs on Thursday will get a chance to get in there earlier.
If we're not staying at a hotel, how do we get our credentials in time to do the speed learning? And
Okay, again, Bob, if you go into the Kick Center when you arrive when are you coming in?
Wednesday afternoon sometime. I'm driving in.
Okay, so your registration package will be at the Kick Center starting Wednesday.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Yep.
I have a quick question. I'm wondering if the forum is cashless and we have to bring credit cards, or will you accept cash at the stores, et cetera?
They will accept cash, but they have what do you call it? Those machines where you can do debit or master, credit cards, I guess. So take all three. I think the only one they won't take is a check. All righty. Listen, Lions, I've stuck my neck out here. I'm going to say you're going to have a blast. This is a great time to come. If you got a question in the meantime, don't hesitate to send me an email and I'll answer it for you best I can. Making myself available to all of you. I hope to see you all there. If you see my smiley face out there when you arrive in Louisville, come say hi to me. I appreciate it.
Can I ask one more thing quick?
Sure.
There are 3 of us coming and one of us will have a scooter. Does that mean that's a special need? Are all 3 of us going to have red lanyards? Or how's that work?
If you're all coming, if you've all registered together, right? It's like a family members, then yes, you'll all have red.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right, everybody. I'm going to let you go. I thank you for your patience. I'm sorry for those I had trouble logging on. We did have a license for 500, but they blocked us at 100 for some reason. So.
Thank you, sir, for the time.
Thank you for all the information.
All right. Safe travels. Have fun.
Good meeting.
Bye.
See you. Thank you.
Thank
See you
you.
later.
Thank
See
you
you
very
later.
much.
Thank you, everybody.
Good night.
Thank you.
Night.
Bye. Thank you all. We'll see you soon. Say bye. Say Laura. Bye.
Thanks, Joanne.
Thanks, Joanne. See you there.